Hey, great morning. This morning I want to start off by doing a reading on this thing that Trump is now doing. He's trying to delay the voting date. So I want to read on that, but my feeling, what I'm getting with that is that, he just put a new person in head of the post office, and his whole thing is about voter fraud, mail-in voting fraud. And so my feeling with that is he is trying, and they've already started to gum up the works with the mail. People are saying that, depend on the mail for, eBay, people like that, that things are being held up. They are not being delivered on time. So my feeling again is that he's trying to just really gum up the works where it's almost impossible to vote by mail. But I want to look at the cards, see what they have to say. Interesting thing, just look at them and see what they have to say. So what is Trump up to with this delay tactic? So what we've got going start is that he's over there looking at the prospects for this next election. This is something that they are communicating about and trying to find a way to hide things that are hidden, okay? Okay, because again, this is about him keeping the election and, trying to stay in control and take away from those that are not, the uber wealthy. The challenge is government. Challenge is, I think the rest of the government to get it to go along with that now, or a way to manipulate the government. In other words, manipulate the post office. Maybe trying to, but let's get some cards out and see what it says. Maybe he's going to try to get his cronies in there to, get rid of some mail. So underneath of it, we have, he wants a victory. Okay. He wants a victory. I want to be able to assure a victory because I don't think he's going to get the help from China and Russia, like he was hoping for. Not with what he's done. So he's got to find another way to manipulate to get a victory. Yeah, because he sees if he doesn't get a victory, there's a calamity happening. Okay. If I don't win this election, I'm doomed. So I need to find a way to assure a victory, a way to manipulate the males. Above it, yeah, it's all about Trump. It's my card for Trump. It's all about Trump. All about Trump. Gossip, yeah, he also wants to put out, and I like that, the gossip. We've got one, like the flag, we got one wearing the blue with the stars and the other one's white and stripes. Gossip, the key, wind him up with this gossip. Okay, so he's already trying to figure out what he can put out there to stir it up even more. So people are not seeing what he's going to try to do with the male, try to figure a way to totally skew, you know. So going into it, again, he's looking for a way for power. He's already got the new person at the head of the male. Okay, yes, some of it is about the disturbance, okay. So he's got the other disturbances going to, again, keep people's minds on something else, not on the upcoming elections and the mail-in voting that he is trying so desperately to find a way to manipulate going forward. He's looking for those he can be in league with. Affluence, so I can keep the, keep in my luxury to which I have become accustomed. So again, he's trying to find a way to manipulate the situation, find those that he can put in those positions that he can count on, okay, so he can get a victory again. Okay, his influence offering something. Okay, what is he putting out and offering up? Contemplation, thinking about changing the elections. Get another card, see what else we have here. Walking away. Okay. Walking away. If he can't manipulate it, if he can't figure out a way to get people in positions in the post office, that he can find a way to manipulate this, he's contemplating perhaps walking away. I think he knows if he is going to be totally, thoroughly trounced, and he cannot figure out a way to manipulate this, he's trying to figure out a way not to be embarrassed. I wonder if this I wonder what he's been offered, and he's contemplating walking away. What has he been offered? Passage. Oh, safe. He wants safe passage. Okay. He's trying to get a get out of jail free card. Okay. Get out of jail free card. External influence. Okay. External influence. New emotions, new emotional difficulties. Outside influence. A lot of people are up in the air with emotional difficulties. No matter how he wants to try to spin this, more and more people are dying of COVID. Okay, more and more people, because the longer COVID goes, the more businesses will be shutting down, the more, people will be losing their positions. And now we got the Republicans in there that don't want to give these benefits. Oh, they just don't want to go back to work, and they're making it seem like it's, no, there are no jobs to go back to many times. There are only so many jobs to go around. And we have business after business after business closing. Okay? So more and more people will be on unemployment. Oh, we don't want to give it to them because, they're just piddling around, sitting there, living high off the hog on the fat of the land and doing nothing. They're not earning their money. We don't want to give them. We want to give them $200 a week. That's all they deserve. That's all they need. Whoa. These guys are really out to lunch. So let's look at the hope and fear. Working on things. Working on things. Fatigue. Okay. So he wants to delay the elections. Things are just, he cannot twist it. He cannot turn it. Pandemic is ongoing. He keeps trying to say, oh, I've done the best job. And it's not working. His numbers are going down, 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 down. And people are tired of this. People are tired, fatigued of this, and he is also fatigued in this. This is maybe why, and he sees it's just digging a hole. Emotions are just continuing to dig a hole with this difficulty. More and more emotional things are coming up. He's trying to find a way to skew it so he can win, but it's difficult. No matter how much he's working at it, it's not working. And also this Republicans trying to spin it where they're, give again big tax breaks to their cronies. And the working men that really need the money, they're trying to work it, and they're fatigued in finding a way to make this fly. Okay? Outcome, death. It's not going to work. He's not going to find a way around it. Yeah, so his concern is that this is the end of his tenure. Okay. I don't think he's really concerned about deaths, coronavirus. He could care less. They're dispensable. Okay. So what? Most important thing is that I get a victory. I don't care how many die. None of my concern. Okay? The narcissist, he's concerned with one person, himself alone. And he's got that not only narcissistic, but again, he doesn't care about anyone, anything other than saving his butt. The rest of the world is dispensable. Okay? But if he can't find a way to win, then there may be the ugly party is looking a way to offer him, contemplating a way to get him to walk away. But in order to that, he wants safe passage. I want to have no consequences to my actions. Why should I face consequences to my actions? Okay? And yet he continues to dig a hole. His administration continues to dig a hole, and this is going to come up more and more. Even his base, the emotions are starting to get a little fried. Okay. And so there's only for him feeling like calamity. If I can't find a victory, I'm going to have calamity, then I'm going to use my power to stir up as much disturbance as I can. Okay, trying to find those that'll play along with him, keep his affluence. Okay. He's looking for yet another way, another gossip, another drama to put out there to take the American public's mind off of what's really happening. Okay. Who can I pay off? Who can I do who can I get to do my will that'll keep mum, that'll keep it under wraps? Again, he's continuing to talk about prospects, talking with, his cronies there. But the problem is the rest of government. They're not going to see for him trying to change the voting date. Okay. And I don't know how long they will put up or what they can do because of the person he's put in the key post of postmaster now. But again, he's trying to find a way to rig the post office. So if there is mail-in voting, that he can find a way to jerry-rig that. And I've got a feeling that a lot of the ones being sent in the mail, the voting things, just magically find their way into these bags and disappear. Okay? Disappear. Never to be seen again. But these best laid plans of this megalomaniac are not going to work. Okay? And like I said, they're seriously looking at a way to get him to walk away. And I think they would try to get him to walk away, or possibly contemplating not nominating him. As the Republican that's going to run. I think that they've been looking at that, although I don't know if they can figure out a way to keep him from being nominated. But there are a lot of Republicans that don't want him, because he's like the end of the Republican Party as we know it. it's going to take them a long time to get back into good graces with people after this. They have pissed off a lot of Republicans. Okay. So that's what I'm getting this morning with this and his mail and what he's doing with trying to change the voting date. He's looking for a way to connive again, to steal, to thieve, to con, but this time it's not as easy to do because I don't feel that he's got much hope of Russia or China, either one of them wanting to keep him in a position of power. I think both of them are really fed up with him. Yeah, I don't feel like it at all. All right, I get what I get with does China want to keep him in power, and I get industry. They want to keep working, and he has done what he can to try to stop them. Okay. What about Russia? I get the card of arrival. In other words, they've gotten all they can get from him. Okay? They've gotten all they can get from him. There's nothing more. Okay? So I don't see that, again, that they want to have any interest in really getting him in there. Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to check with Mr. Gollywog and see what he had to say. But again, with China, industry, they want the vitality. Okay? They're interested in continuing trade. And Trump has done everything he can to screw it up. Okay? They want to revitalize the trade. So he's dead in the water with China. When we came to Russia, arrival, and again, containment, no. No. So again, I don't feel that Russia's got any big incentive to keep him in the White House. He was not able to open the door to get rid of the sanctions on Russia, and so, that's not going to work either. So anyway, I'm going to leave this here for now because Mr. Max is telling me it's T-I-M-E. And he is giving me the doggy death stare over there. You want to come over here? Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. You gonna jump? No? You're gonna bounce my thing. Really? Okay, come on. Come on, Trouble. There we go. So I'm going to miss it for now. Give you some chitty chat later on what's going on with my house. Yeah, I got the inspection report back for the house I'm looking at, and well, We'll get into that in a while. For now, before it gets too hot, I need to get him out there because it is going to get up to 105 today out there, which means it'll be 110, 111 in here. This area in Las Cruces is about 5, 6 degrees hotter than the other parts of Las Cruces. So I'm going to leave this here for now. Much love and light to everyone. Please continue to be safe and be well.